Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another video of Project 1999 EverQuest. I'm back at the lake with Terex, my Ixar Shadow Knight. And this is going to be my first Dreadscale armor video. I plan to get the gauntlets and 2 bracers out of this. And the first thing you should do, I suppose the bracers are the easiest one. That all you have to do is go and ask if anyone is hunting bloodgill goblins. Anyone hunting blood gills? Please forgive me. It's early morning. Gill. It's not even 8 in the morning, and I just woke up about 15 minutes ago. Gill goblins. Okay, so other than the bloodgill, you just need one bloodgill scale. And geez, I'm moving slow. I'm used to sow speed. I'm on the north one, so that's good. I've seen people pull them out of the water, so I was going to hit map. I know that the way home is northeast, so if he's on the north ones, sun's heading. That's the way home. This is north. Okay. I'm going to have to ask him a question. Do you bring them out of the water to kill? I have seen people do that. I just require their scales if you don't mind me looting. Hey, where's my combat? I must have turned it off. Where's the combat music? And where's the loot? Get into the water. Okay. There we go. No. So he pulls them out of the water. So I'm going to have to go along the coast. Let's turn some sound on, because this is what I usually have when I'm listening to either music or stuff on YouTube. Combat music, environmental sounds. Now you can hear the water, the waves. Not at all. Send a tell if some drop. I kite them on the north side of the lake. I'll send a lock if I get some. Sounds great. Thank you. Okay, so the other, what drops gauntlets? We need a skeletal hand from a charbone skeleton, and I don't remember one ever dropping, even though I've killed quite a few charbones, even in the video that I've shown. Man, it's like I'm encumbered or something, but I'm not. I'm 79 weight out of 125. Brutal slow. Okay, so north side of the lake, I would assume is here, but he'll give me the lock. I just plan to go over this way towards the fort, which is still kind of on the north side, maybe northwest side of the lake. And I have seen people, it might have even been in the video I made, the last Terex video, where somebody brought out some bloodgill goblins. I think it was like I don't know what it was, either a necro or a enchanter. I wasn't really paying attention. I think it was a little gnome. Yeah, forgive my voice. It's pretty bad in the morning. I probably should have drinking something for jumping on and. Uh-oh. That's not good what I'm seeing. Well, if it's what it looks like, a bard, then I might not be able to be so successful. There are other areas. I know other areas going to the windmill, and between the fort and the windmill, and along the lake and over the mountain behind the lake, there are some charbones. Well, there's a goblin war. Yeah, look at all these dead corpses. This looks like the work of a bard. Well, if there's a charbone, there's a dead charbone up there. I'm going to go and try looting it. Another charbone. Watch out for this goblin here if I'm not going to fight it. You're going right where I want to go, buddy. Like right there. And I don't want the corpse to decay, so... Huh, these are worth a few plat. I'll take that. Oh, I've got a weapon for you that I saved. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah. Warbone, skeleton. Well, you know what? He's already looted these, so these are just going to decay. Is it worth a few plat? I'll take that. There's the charbone. Please drop the feet. Cannot loot the corpse this time. Trickster Twister. That's the dude. Where'd that goblin go? I'm off to grab another 50 guys. he took the goblin. Oh, he's got a charbone in there too. I don't know if I mean this is not exactly how I wanted to get the charbone. The skeletal. It's a skeletal hand. It's not exactly how I wanted to get it. By chasing after his corpses that he leaves. I had a talk with a GM over a bard about a week ago when I was here. I was a little mad at the GM for a little bit, but he said he plays the game too and he gets upset with bards. But they've officially left Lake of Ill Omen open for swarming, which is what was done in Classic. And I followed all the rules. I was very polite to the bard. I did exactly as I was told by the previous GM. And next time I'm supposed to tell them to leave the area, if they can leave the area, and they're supposed to leave me one, or leave me some mobs, not hoard them all. I mean, that's not too bad what he has there. I mean, it's like, what, 5? I'm not going to complain about that. But when they're... I had a bard that was taking everything. Had over about 30, between 30 and 40 mobs. It was just crazy. And this strip between that fort way down there that I passed, that old ruins, and the Sarnak fort is the strip that a lot of people come to camp. Mobs 25 to 30. Why can't I loot this damn thing yet? And it decayed. Damn it. Well, it must have had something on it. I don't know why it would have just decayed. Let's see, what do we got here? It's a warbone. Oh, there's another undead over here. Saw it. There's a charbone. Let's go get it. Try to avoid the mobs. I guess I'll pull them to the water again. Me with my slow-ass run. It's like I'm on walk mode. What I should have done is talk to that bard and asked him if any feet drop from charbone. I'll do that after this guy. So what do I want? There's nothing on me. No buffs for myself. I'm not used to that. With Sarkis, my shaman, I'm used to tons of buffs. Pull it down to the water, where it's a little safer. Oh, I am not spell ready. I need Spook the Dead, not Fear. Oh, crap. That's not good. Yeah, Spook the Dead would come in really handy right now. I probably could have quickly put it on. I can put it on right now. What do I not need? Spook the Dead, where are you? There. There we go. A lot faster, a lot less mana. For the same thing. There's another undead coming. We need to kill fast. Well, the charbone's going down pretty fast, so... just kill it right here. Onto the skeleton. Wow. It's down in health. I remember these guys being a lot tougher, I guess, though, that since I've leveled up a bit. Level 30 now. They're not so tough anymore. But I have actually an actual decent life draw now. It does require a bit of mana. What did I get? Oh, worn charbone. This is what I always seem to get. Worn charbone. That's... What is that for? I don't know. That's not what I need, though. Okay, so that was a bust. Let's go see if we can't grab another charbone. Let's go over to that, where that bard was, and a warboned. Tell him I need the skeletal feet. No, skeletal hand. What's wrong with me? I keep mixing up. Skeletal hand. I think, yes. Yeah, Charbone's corpse is over there, so... Greater Icebone. See about killing or looting this Charbone. And if there's no fist, then I'll contact the bard. Just let him know my quest. Yeah, he hasn't... What is the name? The guy took off. Icebone. He's got 2 war bones on him. What is his name? Trickster. Well, I could sit while I wait. See if it's on this corpse first before I contact him. Not that I have an innate hatred of bards. I mean, I was considering playing a bard over my ranger. I had a low-level bard for a while. I think I got him to level 3 or 4. Got rid of him though to fill up space. There was really no use of having a bard when I wanted to go shaman and eventually shadow knight. And rangers and bards, when you compare them on paper, they kind of seem the same. But I know there's going to be people that are shaking their heads and they're like, no. I'm not sure what's going on with why can I not loot this corpse? I did this last time. Well, 5 mobs or less or not, he's still really taking all the mobs from the area. This one seems to be killing him quite fast. There are other areas I can go, and just have to wait. Okay, he's got more mobs. Warbone, Icebone. Really need this Charbone. Yeah, I was just hoping to hunt them on my own instead of having to... I mean, the Blood Gill is not really much I can do about that because they're level 35 or 36. He's got 4 undead. Clicking on him, I don't see Charbone. I think he's just going for a maximum of 5, it seems to me. Oh, come on, loot. I think it's going to do the same thing. I don't know why it's doing that. They can't have anything to do with the bard. It's just some silly rule that's not really working right. You're supposed to, after a few minutes of time, or even after, is it right after you loot it? Somebody from outside your group can come and try to loot the corpse of your kill. Okay. Well, this isn't happening. I'm gonna tell Trickster. Moving too fast, buddy. I'm trying to think and talk clearly. Trying to loot a skeletal and from a charbone. If one drops, I appreciate knowing. I appreciate being informed. I can't think clearly right now. Trying to loot a skeleton and charbone. If one drops, I appreciate being informed. No. What's this guy over there? It's a charbone. Damn it, this could have it. How are the mobs looking? They're about to die. Stupid skeleton. I'm gonna have to try pulling this guy. Hopefully the bard won't zip by and grab him first. I've got a long range bow there, I got him. Nope, still won't let me loot. Very strange. Oops. Many have rotted. Yeah, they're going down pretty fast now. Charbones were one of the toughest guys I could fight out here. I think there's a greater Icebone skeleton that's higher level. And at 30, it's nice to have riposte. I don't think I've seen it go off, though. I should say you riposte a Charbone skeleton. I haven't seen that yet. There's nothing there. And that corpse rotted. What is he fighting? He's fighting a Charbone. What's that? There's a skeleton over there. There's another Charbone. I'm going to go and tag that Charbone. And I'll come back to the corpse. Yeah, it's Icebone over there. Is this the Charbone? Yeah. I was actually, I was considering switching over from my bow. I think I talked about that. To my skeletons. My pet's attacking it. Switching over to like that totem from Worslick's Woods from Grackness the Destroyer. Totem of the Warrior Spirit. It's nothing that fantastic. 3 strength, 3 wisdom. I think it's at like 10 hit points. I'll have to turn taunt off. Even my pet has it down by 16%. Before, well, I did shoot an arrow at it and use Engulfing Darkness, but it still had it down. Pet's doing more damage. It's a level 16 Necromancer pet is what it is. Damn. I'm gonna go check out, has he got it killed yet? No. Well, it just went down now. I suppose he would have told me. Just want the Charbones. Well, if anything else gets me. I also have Feign Death at 30, which is really nice. I've used it successfully a few times, but I don't have that much mana. I think it's 734 or something mana. Not sure exactly the number. What's this guy? It's an Ice Bone. It's a War Bone. And there's a Shaman coming my way. Really, really don't like them. I think he's gathering it more up right now. That's fine. Well, it looks like this... I'm going to go check out the... he's got those two skellies. I'm going to go check out another area. Many have rotted, eh? Well, I'm going to go and look to see, just to be sure. He just killed one. I should be able to loot the damn thing. Oh, just Icebone and Warbone. And there's no Charbone. It must have decayed immediately. He got everything out of it. So we're going to go hunting in a different area. Hopefully these two people I contacted will let me know. So there's undead along here. I'm going to try the windmill area. There seems to be more undead that way. So this big hill, I mean, it doesn't absolutely separate it from the lake to the edge of the zone, but it's the edge of the zone coming up. That's Icebone. It kind of seems like it separates. Like you can in certain places go right over. I see mobs do it quite often. There's the Sarnak Fort, which I've showed in several videos. I think with all three of my classes, with Teak and my Rogue, that was the last video I made of him. I haven't played him in a while. He's level 26. Oops, I was stunned. Let's try stunning him back. Oops. He's I'm spooking him, and he's not slowed. To get that on him. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Siphon Strength. I am using it occasionally. I like to have it on me. It's not a hard spell to cast. But I do find it a little irritating when I'm in combat, trying to keep all these buffs on me. I just wish that a lot of these, I mean, they are low-level buffs that you put on yourself. I wish that they would just last longer. 5 minutes for this one, for Siphon Strength, and it's like 4 minutes for, what's the other one? Vampiric Embrace. And I wish Vampiric Embrace would scale as you level up. Just something useful. I mean, 11 hit points is kind of garbage. Even at level 22, when you get it, it's just kind of pointless. I can regen that amount in 12 seconds. And it doesn't go off in every fight either. Oh, this wilderness sound is pretty loud. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the windmill on the far side of the mountain. Or the hill, or whatever. I don't think there are mountains in this game. You could say that the end of the zone is a mountain. Passable mountain. Oh, Icebone, I didn't even see it. Yeah, sometimes they're a little difficult to see. What's down? There's a dead Charbone skeleton that somebody's killed. Too far away. You may not loot this corpse this time. You're too far away. I'm not sure why it's telling me that. Odd. Okay. You want to play? Let's play. Yeah, started to say it in my last video, Cannibalized 2 quest with Sarkis, my shaman, that running around I feel just a lot more safe with my Shadow Knight going through the areas, and I was kind of referring to how it was back in Classic, going into newer zones like, well, to me, kind of newish zones, Emerald Jungle. A little bit more scary with my shaman. The only thing he has really to save him is back, is his Sao. And heals help too, and root. But if a mob gets on him, he'll take damage. I mean, he's not a glass cannon at all, but he's somewhere between a cloth-wearing spellcaster and a tank, which is not very much, and it's still not allowing me to do it. I'm too far. I am right on top of it. Let's just keep moving on, see if we can't kill him on our own. It's a Warboned. But with Terex, he's a tank. He's got a shield on. He's wearing chain-type armor, along with his natural scale, Ixar scale. Kind of, it's about the equivalent of like a plate. I'm not sure. It might be slightly under. But the other thing he has is Feign Death. So he can take the damage, and he can feign death. And it's very handy. I remember going into Delner in my 30s, possibly early 40s. I really don't like Shaman. Shaman right there. And soloing parts of it, just to get what I want. I'm not sure what it was I wanted. It might have been for the Crusaders, one of the Crusader tests. It has me go into Delner, and I have to kill several guys, so we'll see if I can repeat that. I really don't know about me going in. That's a Lesser Charbone. Just said Charbone skeletons. We could try Lesser Charbone. Maybe that'll work. What's this one? That's a Charbone. That's a full-up Charbone right there, so we'll try to get it. Interrupted me. I almost was far enough. It resisted. I don't know if this is the best place to be fighting. It's just the gobos coming around. Try that again. Resisted Siphon Strength. I see that quite often, actually. It's a lesser. It's a green Charbone. I'm not worried about that guy. Engulfing Darkness is worn off. Oh. They fight to the last percent, so Spook the Dead hardly costs any mana. I don't mind throwing it on it again. Otherwise, I try to conserve the mana. So I had nothing. Where's that Lesser Charbone? There's a Warboned. There's a Lesser. Don't need to use any spells on this since it's green. Uh-oh. Damn. Let's get on the Pariah to save my pet. Can I angle it so I get both? Let's kill the Charbone first, if I have both on me. The Pariah is light blue, so not an issue. Siphon some of its strength. Yeah, it'll go down pretty fast. Okay, so now I'm going to life draw. And back. Let me finish it off. That's good enough. With my nice Ixar regen. It's probably a mask, which we don't need. Goblin warrior right there. And no feet. So they're light blue to me. They used to be pretty tough. There's a warbone down there. Sabertooth. I should go rest. So I don't feel, if I get 2 mobs on me, it might be a little dangerous. Being low on mana. Warbone. So, problem with going this far from where those people are camping. If something does drop and I get told about it, I don't know if I'll be able to get back in time because I don't have Sow. Looks like a very colorful looking goblin. I guess this is the way the light was hitting it. Shiny orange and green. So I'm going to get to the end. I think the windmill should be, you should be able to see it just over here, I believe. Yeah, the speed is bothering me. I mean, you get used to it after you play for a while, and it's not a big deal. Anyone needing a wizard's port? Wizarka. Where is the windmill? Should be just around the corner. Oh, there's some guy over here. Jehigatek, he's having fun fighting. Looks like a druid to me. Fighting cats. Well, that's just fine. Oh. Icebone. Charbone up front. Problem though, I'm gonna have to feign death if I get them all on me. This isn't the greatest area. I think mobs travel through here like this. Well, I wonder if some of these hills kind of look impassable, but I can't tell. I mean, I've seen mobs go right over some hills, and that's not a surprise you want. Especially if you're... Oh, scales. Damn it. I'm far away. Alright. I hope I can make it. I probably should have asked that druid for a sow, wherever that druid is, but I don't have time. Where are me? I'm not terribly far away, but 6 minutes 30 seconds should be okay. I'm coming from the southwest side of the lake, though. And yeah, I'm pretty far. I should have just hung around the area and just stopped the video. In fact, I think I'll do that, especially if I lose this one. These scales. I could swim, could I? Would that be faster? I don't know. I'm at 141. I don't know if that's faster. If I swim along the coast, maybe it should be okay. Is this faster, though? It's probably about the same damn speed. I just don't want one of those level 37 Barracudas to hit me. And I have no idea. I guess I can see ahead this way. It's a bit of a cheat. If anyone doesn't know this, you can see what's underneath there. That's how I used to always go. Hunting in the water. Warboned over there. We need to head in this direction. See, being Ixar, I can say that this might be faster than running. Now, does armor weigh you down like Elder Scrolls? I don't know. I don't think so, not in EverQuest. EverQuest is pretty simplified. Second number is close, but the first number is still pretty darn far away. I think he's over there. Now, if I get tagged by anything too high for me to handle, I'm just have to try feign death in the water. But you have to come to a complete stop to cast a spell. Even though feign death is pretty quick, cast time 1.5 seconds. It's quick, but it's not immediate. And you kind of need immediate. Yeah, I'm still about 2,000 off on the first set of numbers. The swimming's gone up. One other thing I'm doing also by going in the water is I'm cutting off a lot of the land I need to run over. So I'm kind of certain that this is faster, what I'm doing. Oh, this is to the ruins. This is the start of the area where I was camping, that, looking for the charbones. So he's even past there. He's got to be over there or something. I don't think whatever's in this lake is along the coast. Could be wrong. If you watched one of my videos, it's going back a while. I think it was... Oh, what was it? I think it was the Shaman Skull Quest. And I had to get a scale off one of these lake fishes. It wasn't the level 37 barracudas. I think it was a lower... It could have been a low-level barracuda. I'm close. Yeah, so I think how I found it was the shaman have the ability to sense animals, and I kept going around the coast of the lake to sense animal, and I found the fish that I needed, and kept on getting closer to it. So, and it was a green fish to me. I don't know what level I was. Probably not too high. Don't even know if I was over 20 at that point. Okay, look around. Right here. I swear that wasn't there a second ago. Ah, there we go. Success. Unfortunately, I need 2. Yeah, I do. So what this kind of puts me in a position to do, I need to head home. And because it's lore, and it's for the bracer. And there's 2 bracers in this game for your characters. So I'm going to have to go home, hand that in. I had Sarkis, my shaman, craft any bandit I had given away. So I have all my banded. I think it's on me. Is it on me? Oh, here's a banded bracer. So I just plan to get the gauntlets, which is still... Oh no, it's Ixcar scaled gloves. What was I thinking? I'll just grab it from the bank. So I'll be back. I'm going to hand in the first item, and then I'll come back to Lake of Ill Omen. Lake of Ill Omen. And between now and then, I'm going to probably have some coffee. Help my frickin' voice. So I'll sound better too, so it's a win-win for everyone. Back in cab, and yeah, he told me about the next one that dropped. I did tell him that I would be a little while because I'd run back to cab on foot. And okay, so I need to buy a sapphire. Right here. 105 plat. Damn. Well, 20. Just one. I have, well now I have on 2,700 plat. So I mean, monies for these quests aren't really that bad. So, I need to find Sirtha Scar Scale. Now, heading over to the Shadow Knight Guild. And it's funny that I did a video a while back saying how to... I'm going to have to watch it myself because I couldn't figure out how the heck to get up to the top level of the Shadow Knight Guild. I kept getting stuck on the ladder. And I can easily see why other people can't get up there. I have a feeling that he's not... This Sirtha Scars scale is not there. It's down here. There's a couple people down at the bottom. I always thought everything this over here was for the shaman, but apparently not. That's hero found. That's a shaman. I might be on the wrong side. Yeah, Lord Vizaroth. Are you Shadow Knight? Yeah, no. Oh, look at all these. Oh, this looks like Shadow Knight spells, high level ones. Okay. He must be Shadow Knight. Darn. We're back in 10, hopefully. Now, where is this person? In the wrong spot. It's Gaxel the Scribe. Now that's Shadow Knight. Scribes, or the Squires are. I'm not sure if Gaxel is. The Squires are. So it's got to be on the other side. Oh, and the skeletal hand dropped. Maybe I should have stayed. Well, I couldn't have gotten the second one. Here is Sirtha. Is it Sarth? Oh, man. Sirtha, and then there's Sarth. I have Sirth Scale. That, which is actually neither. I'm going to have to go check out what it is. I'll be right back. So the person is Sirtha Scale. Now, let's take the one off me. Where is it? Banded Bracer. This is weird. It only requires 3 items. And Sapphire, where did that go? Right here. Oh, no. What the heck was I missing? Banded Bracer, 1 Sapphire, 1 Bloodgill Scale. Damn it. This is what everyone fears. You hand in the wrong thing. It's not a complete loss. Loss of money, really, and time. But I'm going to have to get this figured out. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Upon talking to Sirtha Scale, she told me what she makes. And I'm kind of upset at the wiki for this, for not differentiating who goes to what. The bracers go to Sarth Scale, even though on the wiki it just says it's all Sirtha. So I was just basically effed over from that. And yeah, I'm just going to have to spend the time getting everything back. It's not a huge deal, but keep that in mind. Talk to them to make sure which one does which. And it's very simple. You just go up and you hail them. And whatever is in the brackets, you just repeat it with a question mark. Make sure you're targeting them and you're close by. And it will say what armors they make. So thanks forever to whoever wrote that in the wiki. You just kind of wasted my time. But anyways, the wiki is 99% spot on, so I'm not going to criticize it that much, but it's a little frustrating. So I'm going to have to take care of everything. I'll be back in Lake of Ill Omen, and I have to get another 2 Bloodgill Scales. It's going to take some time, but what you'll see is when I finally grab it, and then when I return to hand it in. So I'll be back. Alright, thanks to this person, more scales have dropped. Aberlower, thank you very much if you ever watch this. I am thanking you in chat. May not loot this corpse this time. I think a person said that they need to go. Well, I'm just gonna sit and med up someone waiting. May not loot this corpse. So that's the proper thing to say. I think what it was telling me before, you're not in range like this, you're too far away. I think that you should be able to loot it, but you're actually it's detecting you as being too far away. So oh, come on. So I guess it's not after the person's looted. There's a greater scale one coming. I don't know if my pet can deal with that. Let's see. Take taunt off. There are some single pull ones on the west side. I did them on my necro. Was good after specs. Looks about an even fight, actually. Yeah. Don't want my pet to die. Marauder spawns there, and he's a little tougher though, nothing too crazy. Oh, Bloodgill Marauder. There we go. Thanks a lot. You are... I think he person's going. While I was in cab, unfortunately, this person's fighting pond sturgeon on land. That's always good for a chuckle. When I was in cab trying to hand in get the bracer, the bard messaged me and said that a skeleton hand had dropped. There's a charbone right there. But I'll stop the video until I can actually find a hand, because this is a little bit frustrating for me right now for what just happened. Okay, so he admits that he does the bracer. Now, Sapphire, I gotta hurry because that guy is leaving soon. There we go. My first Dreadscale piece. It is AC8, 3 decks, 2 save versus fire, and 2 versus cold. Now, let's replace the empty. I'm going to need to get Sarkis to make another bracer since I used that one up. The wasted one, I guess. And... wow. 10 years this person I was chatting with hasn't been in the game. But I know what that's like. When I first came back to Cab, I didn't know what's what or where's where. And but fortunately, Cabalists, once you know the layout, it's simple. And it's not like Neriak, where I basically had to memorize what's where and how to even get out of the damn city once you're far into it. Neriak, I memorized it. I hope I remember it now, but I memorized it last year. Same thing with Kelethan. I pretty much know how to get what's where in Kelethan. You just have to remember landmarks and how to get from what place to what place. So, but Cabalist is one of the easiest places. I think Neriak and Kelethan, a lot of people will claim it's the most difficult. I'll never forget in Akanon, I was playing my Ranger, Wood Elf Ranger back in Classic, like probably the first few weeks I was playing. I was exploring, and there's some barbarian that was trying to get around in Akanon. They couldn't figure it out. Not only, sorry, it's not that they couldn't figure it out. They kept getting stuck in the doorways. They just couldn't get out or get in or whatever they're trying to do. And I was laughing at them, and they're like, haha, that's funny. But anyways, so I have my first item. I'm going to run back out to Lake of Ill Omen. That person will hopefully drop another one. And Bloodgill Goblins are something that I don't think that Sarkis, my 41 Shaman, can handle yet. I think he needs to be around 40, get his 44 spells before I'd feel comfortable. I mean, it's not to say that I couldn't do it if it was a single pull, because they're level 35, but things start scaling. They're tougher as you go up. You get more resistance, they have more hit points. And it's just not... like, I tried to go into Neriak and camp the guards, the 2 guards inside the city, first 2 guards, and it just took too much mana, and I was getting resists at 41. I think, was I 41? It might have been 40. I think I was 41, yeah. But, okay, so we'll return when we get something juicy for the quest. Alright, I made another Charbone kill, and I actually found the skeletal hand. I don't know why I was calling it skeletal fist, but it's a skeletal hand. It's actually a not a super rare drop, but it's a bit of a rare drop. What you usually see is a worn Charbone. I don't know for what class it is. That other bard left, so never mind. I actually got it. So the other person still helped me out with the Bloodgills. So I'm going to go in that general area and then just wait. So yeah, the skeleton hand looks a little bit different. It looks like what you get off like beetles or insects. And now that I have my first bracer, I can hang around out here. I don't have to worry about another one dropping from the goblins and not being able to get it because they're lower. So yeah, comparing, say, a regular, this is ornate chain bracelet. I think it's 1 more AC than banded. So banded bracer is 6 AC and the Dreadscale is 8. It's not bad. Altogether you get, I think it's 10 dex. So my dex is going to go up quite a bit. And it's like 21, for the full set of Dreadscale is like 21 stamina and 10 or 11 strength, 10 dex. It's not bad, actually. I think it is better than the Mystic Scale, because there's way too little wisdom and even stamina in Mystic Scale for what you need. You basically, for a tank, which is what Shadow Knight is, I may not be able to tank the very most powerful things no matter how powerful I am, because I'm not a warrior. I need to be an ogre warrior, I think, in the whole game. But I'm up there. I can off-tank once you do raiding and stuff like that. But I'll be able to tank in groups all the way to the end, just not raids. And for that you need a warrior, unfortunately. So this is kind of the area where the person was coming up, right around here. So I'll just hang around here. But yeah, my point was, hey, that's an actual person in there. Explorer. Ready to attack. Oh yeah, these are people from like Firiona Vi. You have pilgrims and explorer. I guess I'll get yeah, there's a bunch of more in here. They're all greenies, it looks like. But I don't want to go in there. I'm pretty sure I was getting faction up by killing goblins. And maybe Sarnax. I'm not sure about Sarnax. But killing goblins does get you Firiona Vi faction, but I'd probably need another several thousand of them to get anywhere. So that's Aberlore. And here's the goblins. Here's the blood gills. He's said he's quad pulling, so that's quite a lot. Class is he? Looks like an enchanter to me. Could be a wizard. He's on anonymous, so I can't tell his class. Enchanter or wizard. Necro or magician would have a pet. I'm banking on wizard. They do actually get a snare spell. Now, when I played my wizard, I didn't have much of a chance to use it. The snare spell, I just got to level 35. But yeah, if you have like J-boots or which I assume the person has, and snare, that could be very, very helpful. So here's all 4 done. That's pretty awesome, actually. It makes me kind of reconsider my thoughts on the wizard class. Oh, not a good sign. I guess there's no scale this time. Alright, then, thanks for the help. I'll have to try another time then. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because, yeah, like I said, level 41 is too low. Where's needs more buffs? He'll be off and on. If he's here, he's here killing bloodgills. See ya. Well, I'm going to just have to wait then. So I'll be back. Apparently this one has a scale on it. I'm just waiting. Corpse of decay in 5 minutes. And thanks to Matum Benny for helping me with this. And gosh, being Ixar, that I can swim fast and breathe underwater for a long time. Or not breathe underwater, hold my breath underwater. It would be cool if I could breathe underwater. I wonder if froglets can breathe in the water when they brought them out for one of the later expansions. Yeah, I'm halfway mark. I'm gonna have to go up for air. Yeah, I swim pretty fast, I think. I'm at 148 swimming. There we go. And here's the last item I need. So back to Cablis. Back to Cablis, this way. Yeah, oh, kind of more like this way. So there's actually a quest here. I didn't know. That, remember I showed you inside here was pilgrims. Or not pilgrims, or whatever they are. They're from Firionovi. They're humans and elves and stuff. There's an Ixar trooper that is between this building and Cablis, which is over the hills and quite a ways yonder, that you hand in some kind of blades or knives from these guys inside there, and you get faction for Cablis. But if you're trying to raise faction for Firionovi, not very good, but you get faction for everyone but the necromancers in Cablis, so it's not a bad thing if you don't care about faction in Firionovi. I'll have to try that. But video time is running short, I think. I'm not positive. Could take a look. I think what will happen is you'll get a whole bunch on you. Explorers, that's what they are. Yeah. Kill them and you have to find the trooper to hand it into. But he's a way away. I can see the lock. It's quite a distance from here. So I'm just going to go to Cab and hand in the items and pick up the last two Dreadscale pieces for this video. So here I am back in Cablis, ready to hand in the items. Unfortunately, my 3-year-old son is sitting on the couch behind me and he's playing on his iPad and he's got some music going. So what I'm going to do is have music playing as I do this. Some EverQuest music playing in the background. Hopefully I'll drown out his little iPad music. Okay, so I just need a couple more minutes to finish this video, and I just don't have, I don't think I could wait for my son to, for his nap. I've got to go. Okay, so she does the bracers, or sorry, the gauntlets. I already spoke to her. So she wants the gauntlets. That's a skeletal hand, and here's 2 star rubies and 1 banded gauntlet. Very nice. Now for him, same thing as before. And there we go. We have, I just went 1% XP, that's it. Jesus. So, the Dreadscale gauntlets are AC 10, 4 dex, 2 intelligence, 5 save versus magic. Yeah, so I'm kind of hesitant to replace my Ixar scaled gloves because of the strength loss. It's 10 AC, same AC as the Dreadscale. 3 strength, 3 dex, and 10 hit points. The hit points and dex, I mean, this would replace it with even more dex, yeah. But I lose 3 strength, so it's going to bring it down to 122. It's not too bad because other items will give me more strength. And replace the bracer. Now the bracers were definitely an upgrade because all I had is I had 1 banded and I had 1 ornate chain. And not only are the Dreadscale 1 more AC than the ornate chain, 2 AC more than the banded, but they have stats on them too. So that's definitely a win. And my dex is boosted up to 105. But yeah, you start to see the black. Oh, it's, what the heck? I thought it was black armor. This is showing up as green. Okay. Maybe they changed it. I remember it being pure black. Very odd. What I want to see... What did I do with here? What does this look like on me? Kind of looks funny. Not really, actually. It's black. It could go. Using the Ixar scale gloves as the look. But yeah, I remember it being pure black. I don't know what happened there. I'll definitely hold on to the XR scale gloves. And, because I actually look more funny like this. For now, anyways, until I guess I'm all a dark shade of green. But thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.